Welcome back to video number 3 in our short series on estheticians passing their state board exam. And again, barbers, cosmetologists, nail technicians, please stick with us because most of this material is on everyone's test. We're talking now about decontamination. Now this is deceptively simple in your book. Okay, decontamination is defined in your book as the removal of all visible dirt and debris and blood-borne pathogens. Cleaning is defined as the removal of all visible dirt and debris. So they're somewhat alike. They both talk about visible dirt and debris. Only one talks about blood-borne pathogens. You must be very, very clear on the definition of both decontamination and cleaning. Then it goes on to talk about sanitation in your textbook. Now, you will not see sanitation on your test because medical professionals will tell you cleaning and sanitation are the same thing. They say sanitation is a marketing term essentially made up by companies to sell their product, like, for example, hand sanitizers. You will be asked about cleaning and then disinfection. Cleaning is a mechanical process which may or may not involve soap and water, but it involves removing all visible dirt and debris. Disinfection is a chemical process which will kill everything, bacteria, virus, whatever is on your implements. It will not kill bacterial spores. You can think of spores as the eggs of the bacteria. Disinfecting will not kill bacterial spores. Only sterilization will kill bacterial spores. Sterilization uses heat. Now, as a general rule, we are not required to sterilize because the government says the only time you must sterilize is if you intend to break the person's skin. Not if you do break the person's skin, if you intend going in. For example, who intends to break your skin from the moment they say hello? Tattoo artist, anyone doing permanent makeup, microblading, needling, any of these things. A doctor or a nurse giving you a shot, your dentist pulling a tooth. These people intend from the moment they say hello to break your skin. We do not. It sometimes happens. The law says if it is your intent, it is never our intent, or at least it shouldn't be our intent. Sterilization, but they still ask you some questions on sterilization. How do you sterilize? It uses heat, specifically a small oven called an autoclave. So do not be surprised if you see the term autoclave on your test. It's a small oven used to sterilize implements. Your test is going to go round and round in circles on two things of decontamination: cleaning and disinfection. Cleaning is a mechanical process that may involve soap and water, but always involves the removal of visible dirt and debris. Then disinfection is a chemical process to kill everything except bacterial spores. And cleaning and disinfection is required before and after every single service. And if you cannot disinfect an implement, such as things that are porous, neck strips come to mind for barbers, fingernail files for nail technicians, especially emery boards. For estheticians, the spatula we use to get wax out of your wax pot. The expression in cosmetology school is always no double dipping because the wood is porous. You cannot disinfect porous items. Cleaning and disinfecting. If you can't disinfect it, you must throw it out. Now, we're going to move right along here to some of the other problems you're dealing with. Bacteria. There are several kinds of bacteria on your test. The first one's called cocci, C-O-C-C-I. It is a round bacteria which may exist alone or in more than one. Okay, singularly or more than one, C-O-C-C-I. When it splits in half, the process is called mitosis, a word you don't generally use in conversation, M-I-T-O-S-I-S, mitosis. This is how the bacteria, the cocci bacteria, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and it goes on like that. Well, mitosis in daughter cells. Then there is Staphylococci. Okay? It is a staph infection. It is indicated by pus. Whenever you see pus, you're looking at a staphylococci infection. It can be as simple as acne pimples. Many acne pimples have pus in them. This is why it tells you in your book, when you're doing an acne facial, you want to use very soft, gentle massage movements, specifically called effleurage. A nice fancy French word, effleurage. Very soft, gentle massage movement. You don't want to break the acne pimples and spread the bacteria on your client's face. Now the other one is called streptococci. It is bacteria in long strips, like a pearl necklace. When you go to the doctor, you don't feel well, one of the first things they usually say is stick out your tongue and say, ah. They look down your throat and they say, you have strep throat. Here's your prescription. That'll be like some obscene hundreds of dollars for that 5-second visit with your doctor. Streptococci. It's bacteria hanging in long strips like a pearl necklace in your throat. And then you have spirilla. Spirilla is a current favorite on the test. It is bacteria in a spiral or corkscrew shape. It is responsible for two very big problems: all sexually transmitted diseases and a disease called Lyme disease, L-Y-M-E. Not the lime like lemons and limes to fruit, but the city in Connecticut where it was first diagnosed back in, I think, the early 80s, L-Y-M-E, Lyme disease, caused by spirilla bacteria. We're going to stop there. Do us and yourself a big favor. Please hit the subscribe button below. It helps us with sponsors, helps us to bring these videos to you. If you have any questions, if you'd like to get our book, before I go, I'm going to talk to you just a moment about the book. The book has every question plus the answers asked on your test so far this year. Gives our address at the bottom, our phone number, and our website. Here's what's great about this book. It comes in this envelope. Open this envelope carefully. If you do not pass your test, you take the book, you put it back in this envelope with a copy of your failure notice. You write refused on the envelope. The post office will take it back with no charge to you. Ordinarily it's $10.40. They will take it back for free. When it comes back to our office, we will refund your purchase price. So you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. The book will help you pass your test. If it doesn't, you send it back, you get your money back. It is zero possibility of losing. It's the win-win situation. 760-534-4434 or www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com.